Hey, welcome to the Morning Mix podcast. This morning we learned that little kids, they are swearing up a storm out there.
Yeah, even in church.
Yeah.
This Bible is S.
Even in my own home, which is wild. And before you have kids, you got to have a relationship. And to do that, you got to catch somebody's attention.
Just ate a bug.
Is that what happened? You just ate a bug? Oh, yeah, that's a great... Oh, my God, I'm noticing you now.
I'm going to do it tomorrow as well.
You won't believe the lengths that people will go to try to get someone's attention. That and much more right now on the Morning Mix podcast.
The Morning Mix podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. It's the end of the day and you settle in for a good night's sleep, but your brain just won't stop talking. The day is running through your mind, all of the coulda, shoulda, your to-do list, and no matter what you do, it won't stop. Intrusive thoughts can happen any time of the day and prevent you from enjoying life. Did you know that a good way to make them stop is talking through them? If you are thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online and very flexible and so much easier to fit into a busy schedule. You can start by just filling out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist. You can even switch therapists at any time at no additional cost. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/themorningmix today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/themorningmix. The Morning Mix podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. It's the end of the day and you settle in for a good night's sleep, but your brain just won't stop talking. The day is running through your mind, all of the coulda, shoulda, your to-do list, and no matter what you do, it won't stop. Intrusive thoughts can happen any time of the day and prevent you from enjoying life. Did you know that a good way to make them stop is talking through them? If you are thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online and very flexible and so much easier to fit into a busy schedule. You can start by just filling out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist. You can even switch therapists at any time at no additional cost. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/themorningmix today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/themorningmix.
Maybe the award show could do like what they did with the vampire video, where it
Everything
falls apart.
down.
You're
That'd be really
like,
fun,
people
right?
are tuning in because they don't know if the whole set is actually collapsing.
That's what it's all about.
But
yeah.
I get people to maybe turn it on.
Maybe do it like a murder mystery. One of them, have a big star at the beginning. And then
That's
we're like,
a good
whoa.
idea. You should let them know that one.
That would be really funny if at the beginning of it, like Ricky Gervais comes out to host and then like a thing falls on him and then they lock it down. And then Mariska Hargitay comes out and she's like, one of you committed murder tonight.
And it's like Clue, and you have a scorecard at home, and you're like,
now we're playing.
Professor Plum.
That's right.
With the
yeah.
wrench.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I knew all along. It was Elizabeth Shue. What's she doing here? I don't know. But
I'd watch if she's on.
Right?
Is she going to be on?
I don't know.
Okay,
We'll
I
find
might
out.
be in.
We want to know if you could add something to an award show, like a murder mystery dinner party. That'd be kind of fun. Would that make you more watch it? What would make it more exciting and get you to tune into the dang show? They've added 2 categories. Like, these are for the fans. We're going to get them all to watch. All right. What do you need? For example, in 847, they should have a category, best display of six-pack abs. Then I'd turn it on. There you go, Bridgerton. Get Thor in there, all those. Yeah. 847, dogs. Just add dogs.
Yeah.
Then I would watch. That's nice.
Okay.
312, more wardrobe malfunctions would get me to watch. That's nice. Similarly, 847, a swimsuit category. Sure, that could go either way for everybody. That's kind of nice. Let's see, 773. Put a ring in the middle and have the nominees fight. Whoever wins gets the actual award. It's kind of nice. Celebrity death match, so to speak.
Yeah.
Kind of
If
fun.
they could get Will Smith and Chris Rock to do
Forget
it,
about
that'd be
it.
a ratings getter.
773, you want to make me watch award shows? Have the America's Got Talent finalists perform in between all of the awards. Kind of fun. Now you got like a fire dancer, and then you get like an acrobat, and then a juggler. It'd be kind of fun. It'd be like more of a variety show.
Totally.
Erica, pretty easy. Don't make the show 3 hours. Yeah, and then I'm in.
That's true.
219, have confessional booths for the winners and the losers.
Oh, that's
All
hilarious.
right, we cut now to recent loser Elizabeth Moss
Yeah.
in the confessional booth.
How good is
Kinda
your
nice.
acting
Yeah.
at this moment in time?
It's not great. Where's the script? There isn't one. Oh, no. What would make you want to watch an award show and make it more exciting? 815, just invite me to it. Sure. It's kind of fun. Add burlesque dancers. Okay, a bit of a theme there. That's kind of nice. How about an improv skit with random actors? I can promise you that'll suck. If they all just get out there and like, okay, guys, we need a place you'd find all 5 of us. Bus stop? All right, here we go. We're in trouble. 847, give it more of the Jerry Springer Show vibe. I kind of like that.
Sure.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Throw in some chairs.
224, how about you send all of us the swag bag just for watching? That'd be nice.
Seriously.
That's
They
true.
don't need it.
They don't. Yeah, when you find out that it's valued at like $150,000,
Yeah.
like what?
Yeah.
630, you want me to watch award shows? Add flamethrowers. Sure. Kind of like that. It's kind of fun.
Okay, right. That's
847, have random pies to the face. You know that game you play with your kids where you crank the little thing and at one point, it'd be kind of fun if that's at the award mic and you never know when it's going to go off. Selma Hayek just gets pelted with a pie. We all watch that. She's lovely. It'd be kind of fun. Have the viewers vote on whether or not they should slime various celebrities. Bring the Nickelodeon vibes into it.
They've had an award show in the past. I don't know if they still do it, but combine them. Why
I
not?
like that.
Yeah.
Add other categories like worst actor and worst movie, like the Razzies, and combine those.
Yeah.
815 said that. I kind of like
People would
that.
like boo when they go
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of funny. Yeah.
And finally, boy, if you want to get me to watch the award shows, just add Taylor.
That
Ain't
pretty
it the
much
truth?
seems
There you go.
golden. Even the MTV Video Music Awards, they had her,
Literally.
and they didn't promote themselves well enough or something.
We got to test it out. They got to have her show up on some show no one's thinking about, like a PBS cooking show. Just have her show up.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh my God, 90 million people watched. Oh, okay. That's all it takes. Add Taylor.
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
It can happen from time to time. You're living your life and you send a text meant for somebody else, goes to the wrong person. Maybe you select the wrong photo. There's a guy who posted on Reddit. He and his wife went on their honeymoon. On said honeymoon, they took a lot of photos. Fun, really family-friendly photos. And also a couple photos of her topless. He then decided to share all the photos of the honeymoon with the family and then accidentally included the topless photos. And his mom was looking at him like, I don't think these are for me. We did get a text that said, it hasn't happened yet, but my husband and dad do have the same name in my phone. Oof. You got to be careful of that one. And 847 said, I texted my boss. Yeah, Yvette is annoying.
Oh.
Yvette is my boss.
Oh, my God.
Meant to send it to my fiance. That can happen.
You have to actually try to say that you know another Yvette.
Yes.
And there's no way that Yvette's going to believe you, but you have to try that.
That's what she said. I had to follow up and make up some story to get out of it.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
You feel your heart drop for
Right,
that.
Right away.
right.
I'm like, oh, gosh. Hi, Amanda. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right, but you texted the wrong guy. What happened?
Yeah, it's so bad. So I was driving. Well, I wasn't driving. He was driving. We were in the car, and we had just got back from a date. And I was texting my best friend that, hey, I don't really know how this date went. I really miss Cody, a lot. I don't think this is going to work. He's weird, typical girlfriend stuff.
Totally.
Well, I sent it to the guy that was driving, which was right next to me.
Oh, my God.
Now, let me ask you this. I really hope he had Apple CarPlay on, and he was like, oh, yeah, read text, and Siri was like, this guy is weird. I miss Cody.
Oh, my God, that would be so bad. Nobody, I remember, he immediately, picked up his phone, and then, I got, really confused, and then he started reading it, and he goes, wait, you just sent me a text. I'm like, what? And then he read it, and he goes, what the heck? He was so mad, and then I, blacked out after that. He took me home. It was horrible.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Oh, my God.
Never to be seen again, Amanda? Never saw him again?
No, ever again.
Yeah,
It was
never
so
again.
bad.
Oh,
no,
man.
but probably for the better.
Yeah, you're like, maybe I should call Cody. I guess it's probably worth it. Wow. In the moment, too, getting the live reaction.
Hilarious.
That's heavy duty. Hey, Matt, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
We're all right. It seems that we were to blame for this one, Matt. Is that right? What happened?
Well, yeah, I was listening to you guys about a month ago trying to win Jonas Brothers tickets. So I was texting in the word sucker, but in a rush to get the word texted in quickly, I sent it to my boss.
To my boss. Hey, what's up, sucker? Matt, what's this all about? See me at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, he responded, excuse me?
You were like, oh, I'm trying to... Did you explain?
Yeah, I asked the question. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was trying to win tickets on a radio station.
The best radio
Yeah, the best.
station.
That's
And the
right.
boss is like, no worries. I'm trying to win, too.
I'll bring you if I win.
Yeah, if I win, you can come with
Yeah.
me. All right, so Matt texts sucker to his boss. Wow, I don't know how to go here. We got two that are both at work wrong texts. I think I'm going to start with Nick. Hey, Nick, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How you guys doing?
Not so bad. Probably not as bad as you felt when this happened. You texted your manager. What happened?
So it was another manager from another department that was that she and I were texting each other, and at the same time I was texting one of my coworkers, who's also my really good friend, that's in the know, and I'm telling him about how incompetent she is and throwing a bunch of swears because she's just not good at her job. And, accidentally sent that text to her instead of him.
Oh,
and,
no.
And she reports directly to the CEO, so here I am at another job.
Whoa.
Now, did you just decide I got to get the hell out, I quit, or did they ask you to part ways?
I sort of took the initiative because I didn't want that blemish.
Yeah. Good for you. Very smart. All right, don't burn the bridge too much to a crisp.
Sorry.
Go ahead and find a new gig. And finally, what do you do with a thing like Maria? Good morning, Maria. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you guys?
We're all right. Boy, it doesn't sound like this went well. This happened at work. You sent the wrong text. What happened?
Yes, I was texting with a best friend of mine who also worked at the same place. And it was lunchtime, and the supervisor and the manager took off like usual. And I said, what I thought was sending it to my best friend. I said, it's lunchtime, it must be oral sex time. But that wasn't what I used.
About the two of them?
And it went to the two of them, the boss and the boss.
Oh, my gosh. So your speculation of these two having an illicit relationship at work is sent to them, and then what happened?
They came in and said, the big boss said, you got to go, but clean out my locker.
Wow.
And you got fired over that.
Yeah, I got a letter a few days later, code of conduct violation.
Oh,
So-
my gosh.
Any chance they really were doing it?
Yeah, there was a good chance.
I think you're
Okay,
justified.
I think
then.
you're justified.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Oh, my God, my stomach.
You're listening to the Morning Mix podcast.
Hi, Christina. How are you this morning?
Good, how are you?
We're doing really well. So my 4-year-old dropped a bad word. You got a 15-month-old? We're like first words at all. This is exciting.
He's had a few before that, but in context, he uses the S word.
The S or F, like Frank or
Snake.
Steve.
Snake. Got it. Thank you. I didn't want to say sit down. So, okay, great. So the 15-month-old drops his snake word a lot.
Boy or whatever, yeah. And
Okay.
he'll use the S word in context.
Okay. It's you're proud a little bit, though, right? Because you're like, well, he gets it. He's making the connection that early in life. That's impressive. So that's her 15-month-old. Hi, Kate. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing really well. Now, how old was the kiddo when this word came out?
She was about 3.
Okay. And you're at church?
We were in church.
Dear Lord. What happened, Kate?
So during the homily, the part where the priest is up there and everything's quiet and everyone's listening to him talk, we're trying to keep her busy. And she's walking up and down the pew and pulls out the missal and the Bible, and she's kind of leafing through everything, and she slams it back down and goes, "This is poop." And
But she didn't say
it wasn't
poop. Got it.
No.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
She called the Bible
Called the
S.
F.
Wow.
Wow. In church.
Yeah.
In church, when it was quiet, nice and loud for everyone to hear.
I like that she slammed it, too. Slammed it down. This
Oh, yeah.
book is F.
Would not recommend.
Youch.
What was the reaction from the crowd?
How did the folks around you in the
Lots of-
congregation?
There were giggles. There were quite a few giggles.
Okay.
And of course, it was like right when he paused for dramatic effect. So yeah, that was awesome.
Wow.
You have to wonder if the priest or the reverend goes back and says to his buddies, like, "You wouldn't believe what
Yeah,
happened
got
today. Finally, something different happened in here."
They're
Yeah.
all back. Guys, before you deal me into this game, let me
Right,
tell you, they're all back there. You know what I mean? Drinking the wine, eating the bread. They're having fun. You won't believe what happened. I just like the idea the guy was like, and then our Lord and our Savior, he's up here waiting for us. This thing is S. What? Hang on a second.
Everybody paid attention again. They're
whoa,
back.
whoa.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay. What?
And also with you.
Yeah.
Finally. Hi, Christy. Good morning. How are you?
Hi. Good morning. Good.
Good. You got a 2-year-old riding a tricycle. The picture has been painted in our minds. What happens?
she was in the living room riding around in her tricycle, and it had a little horn on it, and she went, beep, beep, effer. Got a little road rage at 2.
Where would she have learned that?
Yeah.
Not a clue. Not sure where she picked that up at all.
I don't even appreciate the suggestion.
We all knew where she got it from and couldn't help but laugh.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Amen.
Now, in the house, Christy, would you say between you and your partner, are you the one swearing more often or is it your partner?
Oh, definitely me.
Okay. Thank you for honoring that because I feel like my wife, Amy, is the one in the house. And maybe it's because we have this job where we're in here and I've trained my brain a little bit more to leave those words out. But when we leave here, we let them fly.
Oh, man, these headphones come off and it's like...
Forget about it.
Yeah.
It's F-City in here.
Yeah, that's right.
But, okay, thank you for honoring that and taking it on the chin. Yeah, it's probably me. I like that.
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
It happens. You try to get their attention. As we learned in Barbie, I am in no way unique, and I am part of the problem because men often play their guitar at women. Hey, I got a guitar. Hey, you know this band Oasis? Have you heard of them? You are my Wonderwall. Can I hit you with that one? No? All right. But it happens. You try to get their attention, men and women alike. No matter the relationship, you're just trying to get their attention. Hi, Amy. Good morning. How are you?
Great. How are you?
We're doing really well. Now, they tried to get your attention or you theirs?
I tried to get their attention.
Okay, Amy. And what did you do?
So I lived out in the suburbs, and he lived in Lincoln Park. I got all dressed up on a Saturday night as if I was going to a wedding down in the city.
Oh.
And about a block and a half away from his house, I flattened my own tire by just taking a little thing off and then letting all the air out. And then I went to his house and got his attention by being sort of the damsel in distress, if you will.
Wow.
Bravo.
This is amazing,
Yes.
Amy.
Whoa.
How did it work out?
It worked out very well for about 2 years, and then we just all split apart. But it was totally fun. We had a great time.
Oh, my
So
God.
I
you
did get caught because I didn't really have a wedding to go to, so I just told him I was too late and it was no big deal. And he was like, well, since you're all dressed up, why don't we go out to the bar?
Oh.
Wow.
That's like from a movie.
Thank
So,
you very much.
did you ever confess to
Yeah.
him that was all a ruse?
Absolutely.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
He
Wow.
felt good about it.
Yeah.
Okay, Amy, stay right there. Don't hang up, okay? Stay on the line, Amy.
You should be flattered.
That's a lot
like,
of effort.
That's a whole thing.
She orchestrated the entire thing.
That's amazing.
I would love someone walking by like, hey, lady, you letting the air out of the tire. I know.
Nothing to see here.
Okay, back away.
Mind
back
your own
away.
business.
You have a switchblade? I could use
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Stab this. Hi, Brittany. Good morning. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing really well. You tried to get their attention or they tried to get your attention?
So I had a guy friend try to get my attention
Okay.
by putting him and I in a full-on 50 Shades of Grey story.
So
Okay,
he
tell
wrote
us
you
more.
fan fiction and gave you the writing of it?
Yes, him and I, like, we are in the same group of friends. Like, we're close, but not, like, anything. He's never, like, he's very quiet, never tried to flirt with me, nothing. And one night we were, like, Snapchatting back and forth, and basically the next morning I woke up to a Word document. The text was so long I had to click on it and open it, and it was on his fan fiction story of him and I in it. He, like, used our friends' names in it and everything.
Wow. Now, was that enough for you to kind of block the chat and move on?
You know, it was funny because my friends asked me, like, how did you respond? And, like, the only thing I could think of was I just said, wow, you're a really good writer.
That's exactly what he wanted to hear. That's what he was looking for. He was looking for writing compliments. Did it ever go any further, or did you just sort of cut it off there?
No, our friend group was so tight, I just was too nervous to do anything because it kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. No sequel. No
Yeah,
sequel
no
to
sequel to
that
that.
book.
All right, so Brittany's got 50 Shades of Grey fan fiction. Hi, Mary Jane. Good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you guys?
We're all right. They tried to get your attention. Is that right?
I was trying to get everybody's attention.
And what did you do, Mary Jane?
So at this garage party in my 20s, having a couple cocktails, this bright lights on, there's this annoying big bug flying around everyone's trying to get. So it came by me, just reach out, grab it, and I just popped it in my mouth and ate it.
Don't know why, but it really worked. Everybody's attention was on me.
So you had your pick of the litter at that point. All I got to do is eat a bug? I could have been doing
Yes,
that
and
since
it
I
was-
was 18. Dang.
So disgusting, but I've eaten bugs since because it worked so good.
Oh, wow.
So it's a great party trick. Great party trick.
Oh, my goodness. Now, were there any romantic advancements from you eating a bug?
Well, it didn't deter anybody, let's
Right.
say, but it didn't advance something.
I could see people take note, like, I got to go talk to that girl that eats bugs. Hang
Yeah,
on.
like she's cool.
Yeah,
She's
let
down
me-
to earth.
Let me learn more. This girl seems down to do anything.
Yeah. And your hand-eye coordination to catch
Just to
it.
grab
and
it out of the air and
put
eat
in
it?
your mouth.
Hi, Jenny. Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm wonderful. How are you guys?
We're doing really well. Now, someone did this to get your attention?
Yeah, so in high school, I had a friend who I knew had a crush on me, and he asked me to go to the military ball with him.
Oh, wow.
So I said yes, but only as friends, and I thought everything was going fine until he went up on stage with a microphone and proceeded to sing the entire song of Bryan Adams, Everything I Do for You, and he asked me to be his girlfriend at the end.
Wow.
Whoa.
During
In
the
front of everybody.
entire song, During the entire song, everybody was kind of laughing at him because he was not the best singer, and I felt really bad for him. And even though I wanted to say no, I said yes anyway.
And now you guys are married.
No.
No, he's dead.
I stayed with them.
I'm just
I
kidding.
stayed with them for an entire month before I finally had the nerve to
Good
break
for
up with
you.
them.
Good for you. Yeah, you're locking a solid 4 weeks. Then you go, hey, buddy, Brian Adams was wrong. I'm out.
Painful 4 weeks.
Oh, I bet.
One for the
Okay.
team there.
Yeah.
You know-
Theme song from the movie Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves,
right?
starring Kevin Costner.
And the music video happens over the credits.
Yeah.
By
yeah.
God.
It's
This
amazing.
guy.
What a time to
Now,
be alive.
Jenny, had he sang other songs, for example, if he had gotten on stage and sang this, like, would that maybe have moved the needle a little more?
Maybe if he was a little more creative, but it was the longest few minutes of my entire life.
Yeah.
Well, what about like a montage? Even hard rock, or maybe he went
Yeah,
more
that
of
would
like
work.
like an R&B pop kind of vibe,
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
or maybe he has
concert.
like, what if he had like future? He could have seen the future, and he could have thought about the morning mix, and he would have known. And it's the number
Oh,
you called
God.
today.
86753.
That would have been him. Instead, he struck out with this. What a bummer. Now, he did the whole
Maybe
song
if he would
because
have sang "I'm Bringing Sexy Back."
then it would have worked,
see,
right?
a little-
Man, you gotta
little
give him-
Timberlake, that'll
Although it
help.
sounds like based off the performance notes you gave us, he was not bringing sexy back. So we've got Jenny. The guy gets on stage and performs
That's
this. This is the bridge. I mean, your love. It's a 4-minute song, guys.
It goes on longer than it needs to.
100%.
Yeah.
Mary Janie eats a bug in a garage. Sure. Brittany receives sexualized fan fiction in the 50 Shades of Grey style that incorporates the two of them into the story. And Amy gets dressed up, drives downtown, parks a block away, flattens her own tire, and calls damsel in distress. What do we like, Nikki?
I can't
Very
choose.
impressive ways to get
okay.
attention, right?
Man.
I'm gonna go with the Bryan Adams only because it was a month commitment
Yes,
after that.
after
So
the
like
fact.
you did it, you hung with it for a month, and then we're like, yeah, I gotta go.
It's a big swing. Whip.
I have to go with flattening
Flattening
her
your
own
own
tire
tire.
because that sounds like a scheme from a movie which would never work
Yep.
in real life, and yet it did.
I'm sorry, I have to go with eating a bug because
Eating
then
a
she
bug.
did that as
Yeah.
a party trick every time after, being like, this is the move.
This works.
Man, I got to be the tiebreaker here. I got to be honest. I'm partial to the Bryan Adams guy because high school Chris totally would have done that.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Flattening your own tire did turn into a 2-year relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I really think that that's amazing that worked. But just for the amount of embarrassment it takes, I got to go with Jenny, he would die for you. You know it's true, Jenny.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. I haven't seen him since, but I hope he's doing well.
My goodness. Drop it. Pure emotion, he's never fake. Yeah. Guilty pleasure like stepping on her rake. He might even make your head shake. Here we go with Hot Take.
So Taylor Swift has broken attendance records. She's broken sales records. She broke Ticketmaster. She broke AMC. She's broken the spirit of many an ex-lover in her music. And she's broken the internet on several occasions. So what was left? Taylor Swift has now broken the National Football League. When Taylor showed up to watch Travis Kelce and the Super Bowl champion Chiefs destroy the Bears on Sunday, she and they became the top story in America, not just for today, but certainly the year and possibly the decade. Just her presence at the game in a suite caused players and staff to look up from the sideline and gawk and stare and wave. And not just any players either. Patrick Mahomes, one of the most famous people in America in his own right, smiling and waving like a kid during the game. And I guarantee you he's met a million celebrities, and to a lot of people, he is the celebrity. The Fox broadcast team was all stimulated. Greg Olson said her presence was a full circle moment after one of the previous highlights of his life was when Taylor Swift liked one of his tweets. And this guy played at a Super Bowl. The Fox crew took every opportunity it could to cut back to the real star. Not Mahomes, not Travis Kelce, not the Super Bowl champs, certainly not anybody associated with the Chicago Bears, but instead the pop star who has finally conquered the one area of American life in which she had not yet staked her claim: professional sports. And not just any sport, the most popular league in this country. And on the same day the NFL announced this year's Super Bowl halftime performer, Usher, Taylor took that story and made it a non-story. There's only one person who could do that just by showing up at a game, and you're looking at her. Yes, Taylor and Travis is big, but Taylor and pro football, that was a collab we didn't dare dream about. But it's already ranking right up there with the most powerful combos of all time, the most famous entertainer, and the most popular league in the most popular sport in America. Think chocolate and peanut butter. Think Star Wars and Disney. Think Batman and Superman. Think Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Savage as the mega powers. Think maybe if Elvis had ever done a song with Jesus. Then you've got some idea of the power of the Taylor Swift NFL connection. So, will Taylor and Travis TNT actually last? Or will he just become fodder for an album full of songs with lyrics like, "You thought you scored a touchdown, but for me, you were always a yard short"? Or, "You may have won a Super Bowl, but to me, you were always kind of super dull"? Or, "You're a pretty good tight end, but if you're not careful, this relationship might end."
Let's
the
go.
possibilities are endless. But for at least this shining moment, let's enjoy this little love story. Be happy she looked at Travis Kelce and said, "You belong with me." That she did not know that he was trouble when he walked in, before she inevitably tells him that they are never, ever, ever getting back together. Because when it comes to celebrity couples, I think America has never been more ready for it. Wow.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Sound check. Sound check. This is Nikki's Sound Check on the Morning Mix.
Let's just get this out of the way because, of course, we have to talk about Taylor every day. It's like a rule, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
James.
we just got to, let's go. We talked about this for a minute yesterday, Violetta, about the whole, she announced the Eras tour movie is expanding.
Yeah.
Right? It's all over the world now.
It's going worldwide, just like her tour.
Yes, worldwide on October 13th. Over 100 countries involved now. So who knows? You might have a better shot seeing it in another country. I don't know.
And more theaters open in
But yes.
like, our area as well, in the U.S., because my wife was like, "Oh my God, I got tickets on Fandango." I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
and I
great."
checked that out myself. So it's going through November 5th, at least through Fandango when I go to buy tickets. And you can get tickets at a lot of theaters. So it looks like a lot of theaters have added additional times. You know what I mean? So certain AMCs, I mean, they're literally almost running it every half an hour.
It felt like originally when they announced it was like a kitschy thing, and then they realized, oh, we got to roll this out like a Hollywood movie.
Exactly.
'Cause
No.
there's demand.
Yeah, they're like, well, everyone already saw the tour. Who's going to want to see the movie? And then
It was gone.
Right. Oh,
so then
gosh.
they're like, okay,
Yeah.
let's bump the Omen
Yeah.
57 or whatever it was going to be in one of those theaters.
It's a 7.5 hour movie.
No.
I'm kidding, but you go.
Not long enough.
They'd go.
Not long enough.
It kind of makes sense because remember when the tour was happening, everybody was saying this is like such an important moment in my life that I forgot. They were calling it like concert amnesia.
Yeah, they were blacking out.
That's right.
They were blacking out
So now
during
they
the show.
can really see it again because it's not as dramatic.
Yeah,
You're going to black out in the theater. You got to go again.
And I was thinking too. Remember, we reported that multiple movies have changed the release dates because of this. So maybe that also helped free up some theaters.
Yeah.
So we could see. How crazy, right? This is so nuts.
Pretty unreal.
All right, and then Ed Sheeran, Taylor's buddy. It all comes back to Taylor. He's friends with a lot of people. He kind of. When I say slept around Hollywood, I don't mean in a bad way. He slept on people's couches and stuff because he was playing shows and didn't have a place to stay. He became good friends with Courtney Cox. So this is pretty cool. So her boyfriend is Johnny McDade. This guy is in Snow Patrol. Snow Patrol is one of the bands who gave Ed Sheeran one of their very first shots. In fact, here, I want to say it was either the River Aragon Ballroom. He opened up for them.
That's right.
And no one knew who he was. And then when he became mega famous, he invited them to open up for him at Soldier Field. Not this last tour, but the tour before that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he obviously loves the couple a lot, and he did a little version, and he sang his own version of "Shape of You" for Courtney Cox from his buddy Johnny McDade from Snow Patrol. And then another big thing's Friday. So here's the deal: Friday, normally I would talk about this because it's a huge tour, but we got NSYNC on Friday, so we're gonna have to play that for sure. But this is a really big deal. U2, they are christening the Sphere in Vegas on Friday. So have you guys seen pictures? I mean, the Sphere is awesome looking.
Yeah.
Every time I see a picture of it, I get enamored by what the hell is happening outside.
Yeah, it's pretty unreal.
I have no idea how this is going to work as far as a concert goes. I don't know if they're going to show it on the outside. I really have no idea, but we'll all find out Friday, I guess, because that's the first show. And it's sold out. It's for Achtung Baby. They're going to do, I think, the whole album, but then probably a bunch of other stuff at the end. But like I said, we'll find out. If you did want to go, they have been opening dates as well. So they're sold out mostly through October, but there's some end of October, November, December, periodic weekends that you could still get tickets and check this out. But I think we'll see, how cool would that be if they project the whole thing on the Sphere? But then I guess you wouldn't want to buy I'm totally...
It'd be weird, or would they all look
strange.
like they were stretched out like Gumby?
I really...
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have no idea what this is going to be like, so
Maybe
I'm really
they'll just
excited.
Make it a big Joshua tree, because that'll be the next one they do.
Right. Or then Zootopia, right? Or no, Zooropa.
I like Zootopia, the movie.
That's a good
Zooropa, the album. Zoo TV was the tour.
Yeah,
There
It's
was
the
so much.
zoo. This whole conversation, nothing but a
they'll
zoo.
they'll just put
morning
crazy
zoo.
stuff up there. But I don't know. So that's one thing we'll all be watching on Friday.
The Morning Mix Flash Briefing with Violetta.
Do you want to live like an ogre?
Oh, yes.
Airbnb is offering the chance to spend a weekend in Shrek's swamp, and it's for $0. The space is located in the hills of Scottish Highlands, and the room is $0, but you have to pay for your own way there. And I think you have to provide your own food.
Oh, you don't get Shrek food?
They do have pancakes somewhere available there for you to make, but you have to kind of get everything else. So basically, it's like get yourself there, and you got to pay for anything there, but you can stay for free. Only one person can stay there, though, for a 2-night stay from October 27th to the 29th, and you can start signing up for it October 13th.
It's funny you say pancakes, because I would have thought they'd serve waffles.
It does look really pretty. It looks like the prettiest version of a Disney movie come to life.
I mean, I think the bathroom is still outside.
It is. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
For good reason, if you're eating like an ogre.
And if you're bringing a donkey with you.
Yeah.
Next up, TNT. We're all TNT crazy. That's Taylor and Travis. And there's an old clip circulating online of Travis Kelce playing the game Kiss, Marry, or Kill, with his options being Ariana Grande, Katy Perry, and of course, Taylor freaking Swift.
Oh, my God.
So I'm going to let you hear the clip, but could this lead to more drama again between Taylor and Katy?
Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Katy Perry. Kill, Marry, Kiss.
Damn, that's messed up. I don't want to kill any of them. Ariana is kill.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Love you, but you're gone. And then Taylor Swift would be the kiss. And then, what's the last one? Katy Perry would
Marry.
be the... Yeah,
Marry,
Katy Perry would be the
He's
marry.
like, yes.
There you go.
So I don't know, some more drama there or maybe they're just kissing and then they're not going to get married. That's totally okay too.
knows?
That fun clip is from 2016.
Wow, we were different people then.
That's so true. So true.
And lastly, there's a Reddit trend that is leading people to decide what saying from their childhood still proves to be very, very useful. The quote that got the most recognition was, "Who knew righty-tighty, lefty-loosey would get me this far in life?"
Ain't that the truth?
I mean, seriously, I say it every time I get to anything I need to twist.
Yep. Anytime I screw. Yep.
Exactly. That's your flash briefing.
ABC Wednesdays.
Celebrity Jeopardy is back.
Damn! Look at that!
Hosted by me, Ken Jennings.
Yeah!
A new season of powerhouse celebrities compete.
Go big or go home.
To win $1 million for charity.
When celebrities take the Jeopardy stage, anything can happen.
Bet it on!
What is zombie? What is
Arctic?
What is the incorrect answer to this question?
Celebrity Jeopardy in primetime. Wednesdays on ABC and stream on Hulu.
This episode is brought to you by Pete's. Few things start your day better than a good coffee. That's why Pete's hand roasts their coffee from a specific selection of high-quality beans. And they don't just put those beans into anyone's hands. Pete's trains their roasters for 10,000 hours so they can master the roast that gives you the most. Pete's Coffee. Coffee for coffee people. Find Pete's online or at your local retailer.
All right, thank you for joining us for the Morning Mix podcast. Make sure you rate, review, like, and follow this podcast. You can also follow us on social at 1019 Mix Chicago. And we will see you tomorrow on the Morning Mix.